Yeah, this woman is sinisterly manipulative, I feel. As you guys know, I just went and slammed seasons 14 through what's there of 19 in a couple of weeks, and I had a lot of opinions on Cody Brown and this family. Well, I've been going back and picking through some of the earlier seasons, and I have a lot of opinions. A lot of opinions on Robyn as well. And you can start all the way at the beginning when she joined the family. Despite the fact that she and Cody have talked about her entry into the family as this magical, wonderful, spiritual thing, it's very clear, to me anyway, no matter what the family is saying, that there were some feelings, right? And we've known that now in the later years. The family's admitted that when Robyn came in, it pretty much like detonated their little family system they had going. And it takes a certain kind of woman to put herself in the middle of three other women who were struggling with her entry and being like, yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to inject myself and my children into your lives because I've decided this is what I want. So there's that. And let's not forget the jewelry company incident. If that was not one of the biggest displays of selfish, self-centered behavior from Robyn and ego, I have no idea what is. You think your terrible sister-wife jewelry company is worth $12 million? Because you sold 150 things? In what world? In what world? They were gonna not be able to pay for kids to go to college, right? Because they were moving into new houses to try to get their family back together, and she was willing to detonate that for her ugly jewelry company that she was completely delusional about. What? And that kind of untruthfulness has kind of continued. There was a story that came out that Robyn had run up this big Victoria's Secret bill, and instead of being honest, which the honesty would have been like, I bought a bunch of lingerie for my dirty polygamous husband. The story that Robyn put out was, oh no, I had to run up a Victoria's Secret credit card bill because they make extra long-legged pajamas, and I have really long legs, so I have to get longer pajamas. Girl, you already had 3 children from another marriage, and now you're in a polygamous marriage. Why are you like acting purity police? None of us think you're pure. So there's that. But she has also made some comments, and this is going to be a little bit of a spiral, so hang on with me. There have been comments made by Robyn about how her mother, who she's described as being a second wife, which is, I don't think necessarily. But anyway, there's stories that Robyn's mother essentially came in to a polygamous marriage and became the favorite wife, and Robyn's mother, was the one that the husband ended up with. That's the one he retired with, who presumably got the stuff, the money, and he basically was away from his other family and was with her mother. That makes me think of the COVID era, because throughout their COVID era, I gathered the impression that Robyn played victim big time to keep Cody with her and her children and away from the other. Sobbing Robyn, as she's called, I think she essentially saw an opportunity, was scared of COVID, but saw an opportunity to go, but my kids are little, they're babies, you have to stay here with me. And I think as that has kind of built on itself, because we've seen it, Cody's shown her favoritism for years and years and years. I can't help but wonder if she's playing her mother's game. Hold on until you become the favorite wife and push all the other ones out. She was successful if that was her goal. But the crying is the most worrying thing to me. She does this face all the time, and half the time there's not even tears. So, red flag. But this is also, it's over the top, it's performative, it's all the time. And it's especially if she has to be called to account for something, or she's pointed out to have done something problematic, she starts crying about it. Very manipulative. And we've seen her kids are doing it too. Her daughters do the same thing. They're very weak victimhood. It's and I know some of you be going, well, that doesn't make sense. Cody's a full-blown narcissist. And it kind of sounds like you're describing her as a covert narcissist. I think she is probably a covert narcissist that plays victim to control people and situations around her. And that fits, because a grandiose narcissist like Cody, they love covert narcissists because that weakness, that victimhood, complements their grandiosity. Cody gets to feel like a big hero because she's a weak worshiper of him, and she loves that drama, right? The covert narcissists, they love living in that drama because then they get to go, look how important I am. There's so much crazy drama in my life, and it just always happens to me. So very complimentary of each other. I think Cody and she have ended up together because they're mirrors of each other. But yeah, full dislike of this one. I think that this has been the game plan for her the whole time, and I think Cody's been in on it for at least half the time. I think a lot of what's happened is the two of them wanted to be together, and neither one of the two of them had the stones to do what needed to be done with the first three wives, and so they've basically ruined a lot of people's lives and estranged children from their father. Twisted.